say it's lonely at the top, but I'm biased. Because I'm only at the top, but you tried it. You say you love me like you love him, you lying. You know you're worth for what it's worth, I could buy it. We say it's lonely at the top, but I'm biased. Okay. Walk on this beat like I'm walking up pole and got that I'm holding and got that I'm throwing. Gonna love it in some Rick Owens in different color diamonds. Times can I tell you I'm How many times can I tell you I'm How many times can I tell you won't go there without
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
Winning the season series last year in a battle of middle-of-the-pack teams.
You know, Dorian Finney-Smith defends bigger than he actually is, Richard.
Yeah, B.A. Finney-Smith is about 6'7" or so, but it feels like he's taller than that. Oftentimes you see him playing the 4 in a lot of lineups, but it gives you flexibility with his reach.
Inside, here's Levine. Lays it up and banks it in.
Not just a shooter, Levine is also willing to bury himself inside and go to work.
Now Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And that's on the defense right there. Griffin is too good once he gets the positioning he wants.
Pass to Vucevic. Throws it up high. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Outside Finney-Smith. And it's off from three-point range. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And it's Simons missing. Bridges, left side. Pass to Claxton. Hey, from beyond the arc. And here's Griffin outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Now here's DeRozan. Now here's Vucevic. Defended by Griffin. Vucevic with it. Griffin pulls down the board.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
The Brooklyn Nets kind of hit the reset button early in 2023, dealing away star power, Richard.
Yeah, it was a big decision for that franchise, sending themselves back to the drawing board in some respects. But they got a ton of picks for Kevin Durant. They got a ton of picks for James Harden. So they have set themselves up to be in a very good position moving forward.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And that one is stuffed right through.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Simons. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Gets the three to fall.
For a true center, Vuce is excellent in that catch and shoot.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Bridges. To the middle. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And here is Vucevic. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Out to Bridges. Three-pointer. Caruso grabs the board. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for Chicago. It's a three-point game. Levine with it. Picked up by Griffin. Levine, good.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
DeRozan brings a double. Claxton. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Claxton's got 6.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Caruso. Here's Vucevic. He's guarded by Claxton. And here's Simons outside. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Here's Claxton. Oh, from deep. It's rebounded by Levine. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And he comes up with a bucket.
I just love the ball.
Now here's Dinwiddie. To the inside. Griffin. Nice D from Vucevic. Here's Levine. Here's Caruso. Here's DeRozan. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Bulls out in front. They lead by a bucket. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
The shot by Dunn, no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Johnson for 3. He buries it from 3. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
The Nets with a lead. To the left wing. And here's Claxton. He has 6. Back to Simmons. Banked it in off the glass. Simmons has got his first bucket in this one.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Ben Simmons has dealt with injuries, yes, but the mental aspect is also one that he's working on. He said, quote, being assertive and aggressive. I know who I am. I know I need to get to the rim and get buckets, and that's also going to help my teammates and get them going. Brian, they are all about regaining that confidence.
Such a key right now. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
Yeah, how about the stride of Simmons? He gets in there with just a few big steps. You know, Richard, it's not every day that you get to see a point guard with the size that Ben Simmons possesses.
Yeah, he is an anomaly, and that's also why he was the #1 pick. In history, you can probably count on one hand the amount of guys that can do things that he can do at his size.
Now here's Baisley. Yet to see a basket.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
DeRozan outside. White on the wing. Pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. Back to DeRozan. With the fadeaway. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Now here's Bridges. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Brooklyn with the ball. 9 points in a row, a good run going. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. And for the players coming into the league, potentially set for life. But there are pitfalls you have to look out for, Grant.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, it's tough. You can't take all your childhood friends along for the ride with you. You've got to be cautious with new acquaintances, so it'll definitely keep you on your toes. You must make great decisions.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
There's a minute 54 left in the first half. Pass to Watford. 6 to shoot. Simmons with it. And slam dunk by Simmons.
The big man's got handles. I mean, you know, sometimes you can forget that Simmons is a good ball handler.
Simons up top. The three from DeRozan. Nails it from 3. DeRozan's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Timeout called. Brooklyn. Making a change here. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Well, Richard, the Bulls made a valiant effort to reach the postseason in 2023.
Yeah, they stayed alive in the play-in, managing to win their first game, but they fell in game 2 and were unable to break into the playoffs.
Spins. On the wing, Levine. Pass to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Shot on the wing. The rebound by the Nets.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Dinwiddie outside. Back to Griffin. Good work defensively by DeRozan. And here's Caruso outside. Here's the second effort. DeRozan right in the heart of the D.
It's the hustle points from DeRozan, and that's the kind of play that can set the tone for the rest of the team.
Dinwiddie left side. Vucevic with a steal. On the wing, Simons. Pass to DeRozan. Now Vucevic puts up a deep three. On target from range. Now just a 4-point Nets lead.
The ability to stretch the floor is such a dangerous weapon for Vuce and his team.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Nets leading by 4. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Simons outside. The baseline J. Griffin pulls down the board. And it's Brooklyn ball. They lead by 4. They'll take on the Magic at Amway Center after this one. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
To the paint. Out to Simons. Picked by Vucevic. Fades and shoots. The shot that time not on target. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up to Brooklyn. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And the Nets lead by 6.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Something that impresses with Spencer Dinwiddie, Richard, is his adaptability.
A player who is ready for any challenge or any situation. Part of what makes him so great is just his sheer confidence. Dinwiddie believes in his own ability to get it done out there, B.A.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Knocks down the triple.
3 points.
Simons outside. A good look from Johnson. Drops one in from the wing.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make kind of kickstart and kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021 shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, "We've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. And here are the Bulls now, following the bucket by the Nets. Shot clock at 2. Lets it fly. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Despite an unpredictable regular season, RJ, the Nets did make the 2023 playoffs.
Look, they stuck it out and secured a playoff berth. Mikal Bridges was outstanding, but they were overwhelmed in the postseason because maybe they weren't ready for that. But it really shows you how much more development this squad needs.
Now here's Griffin. He has 6. Right side, Finney-Smith. Out left to the wing. From behind the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And here's Simons outside. The Bulls with another miss.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
The kick out to Griffin. Shoots over Caruso. Rebounded by Johnson. Chicago with the ball. Trailing by 10. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Chris Dunn. Brooklyn timeout call. On your feet, fans, make some noise. It's time.
So both teams making some changes here. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Simmons.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Johnson. And the Nets miss again.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
The three-pointer is good from Levine.
An elite scorer, Levine is terrific at understanding when to pull up just like that.
Here's Simmons. The kick out to Griffin. Beyond the arc. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's on Zach LaVine. First one falls for him. And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, B.A., that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
Richard, an interesting trend with this Chicago team. They're conservative three-point shooting.
Yeah, the Bulls hover around the bottom of the league for total attempts, BA, which definitely separates them for the rest of the NBA.
Second team foul.
That one misses. That one's no good. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Oh, my goodness! How about that?
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
Now here's Simmons. 6 points for him. Now Johnson. And there's the drive. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Simmons.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And it's LaVine with the ball for Chicago. 7-point differential. Down low. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. To the paint. Here's Johnson. The kick out to Simmons. And here's Griffin outside. Rebound by the Bulls.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Pass to DeRozan. Back to Drummond. On the wing, Caruso. Here's the three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Here's Baisley. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Nets lead by 4. The third quarter comes to a close. Nets out in front. They lead by 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. He puts up a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. And here's Carter. LaVine with it. Back to Carter. Shot clock at 5. Left side, LaVine. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Inside. Baisley. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Pass to Carter. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. There's a screen. Lets it fly. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets with the lead. To the inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Outside LaVine. DeRozan outside. Hits the trifecta.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Timeout called, Brooklyn.
It's T-shirt time, fans. On your feet and make some noise.
Get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Jacques Vaughn coaching his team during the break. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to Griffin. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
Yeah, good physical play by Griffin. Staying with it despite the aggressive defense and taking his shot.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Pass to Claxton. Johnson with a double team. And Griffin slams it in.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Levine with some nice D. And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 11. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's Griffin. Out to Bridges. And stolen by Caruso. On the break. And here's Simons outside. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Pass to Claxton. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
The all-around game of Levine, an excellent passer for his position.
Outside Finney-Smith. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the free throw, no good. Chicago trailing here. Outside Levine. To the middle. Caruso misses.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Here's Griffin. Caruso grabs the board. Simons with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. On the wing, Levine. Three-pointer, no good. So it's Brooklyn now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Finney-Smith. And the Nets miss again. Chicago with the ball. 9-point game. Levine. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
I'm going to tell you this. Defensively, you cannot let a streak shooter get a groove. And right now, Zach Levine, he is on fire. Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target, and bagging the rebound.
And that doesn't go either for Levine. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Pass to Bridges. Up top, Dinwiddie. Griffin in the post. And here's Claxton. To the inside. And stolen by Caruso. And here's Simons outside. And nails the tray.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And So it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Stop playing with them, Riot. Like, she in her mood. 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 She lit, get money too. Like, she in her mood. In the mirror, I'm doing my dance. And you not nobody's pants. He a rapper, but don't got a chance. Stuck in my waist, so I'm loving my bands. Like 1 million views in a day. There's so many ways to get paid. I tried dipping, he begged me to stay. Babe, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party, he just wanna stay plump. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend. Oh, they mad cause I keep making bops. Oh, she mad cause I'm taking her spot. If I was I'd hate me a lot. Like, she in her mood. 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 She lit, get money too. Like, she in her mood. Saying they love me but one in my place. Step in the party, I'm looking the baddest. So the paparazzi in my face. Pretty but I came from the gutter. Said I'd be lit by the end of the summer. And I'm proud that I'm still getting bigger. Going viral is getting them sicker. Like what? Let's keep it a buck. Too boring, I'm stuck in a rut. Lamborghini rolling when I hop at the truck. Pretty like Lauren with a yup. Pretty face and a waist all gone. And I'm making them wait, hold on. And I'm making them wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Like she in her mood. 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 She lit, get money too. Like she in her mood. 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 She lit, get money too. Like she in her mood.
Wanted me, I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. What you what you do? Made a move, could've made a move. If I knew I'd be with you. Is it too late to pursue? I bite my tongue, it's a bad habit. Kinda mad that I didn't take a step at it. Thought you were too good for me, my dear. Never gave me time of day, my dear. It's It's okay, things happen for reasons that I think are sure. Yeah, I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew. Yeah, I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. Say to me, it's the morning. I wish you wouldn't play with me. I wanna know. Can I like my bad habit? Would you mind if I tried to make a pass at it? No, you're not too good for me, my dear. Funny you come back to me, my dear. It's okay, things happen for reasons that I can't ignore. Yeah, I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. You can't surprise a Gemini. I'm everywhere, I'm cross-sighted. Now that you're back, I can decide if I decide if you're invited. You always knew the way to wow me. Around, get tongue-tied. I turn it on, I make it rowdy. Then carry on, but I'm not hiding. You, 'cause you know what you found bad. Can't surprise a Gemini, but you know, babe, I knew you'd come back around, 'cause you knew, babe, the back of the mall lose control, go stupid, go crazy, babe. I know I'll be in your heart till the end. You'll miss me, don't beg you, babe. I'm all about the Benjamins, ain't I? I be running to the shows and ain't never had the stage right. On a late night and in the daylight, gotta get my cake right. Ain't about nothing that we can't buy. To be around me, gotta have a great mind. Ain't waving 4 fingers in it, ain't mine. I got about the streets, ain't got focus on the cheese. But me, my brother, put them hold it, everything. I ain't nothing like you. I'm the 7-letter in a 4 feet. Brother, please, they can never be me. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, hit me if it's urgent. Every day I'm working. Friday, Saturday, grinding into Sunday. Every day I'm hustling. I be getting money. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, hit me if it's urgent. Every day I'm working. Friday, Saturday, grinding into Sunday. Every day I'm hustling. I be getting money. Speaking on me, won't make your situation better. Playing it on quick compared to me, they'll never measure. If she talking pressure, know I'm with whatever. Going undefeated, I'm a heavyweight stepper. Your mama raised her, and my mama raised a hustler. Thinking we the same is where you really have me. I don't knock the baby girl, I'm just not one. Why I got my knots up, you was getting. Hey, it's only bands, brother, only bands. Scared the hustle, so you got. I here doing numbers, watch me the roller dance. Independently funded and ain't need no advance. Don't hate on me. I've been grinding through the week. No days off, no sleep. L-I-T. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Hit me if it's urgent. Every day I'm working. Friday, Saturday, running into Sunday. Every day I'm hustling. I be getting money. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Hit me if it's urgent. Every day I'm working. Friday, Saturday, running into Sunday. Every day I'm hustling. I be getting money.
Okay, Kobe doing work. 2-4 on my shirt. He the greatest on the court, and I'm the greatest on the verse. Going for the fourth ring like it was his first. Gotta get the gleam. Do it for Kareem. 2-4 so nice, my flow so mean. Catch me at the game, sitting next to Goldstein. Kobe Bryant Nikes, purple gold strings. Kobe in the game, dunking on the whole team. Black Mamba, attack conquer. Basketball beast, rap monster. Crossover good, a turnaround jumper. Or just drive the lane and dunk on dunkers. You know where it's going down, yo. This is the Lake Show, but don't drown, though. I call him King Bryant, not let the crown show. Watch me get him like Kobe, yeah. Sick with it, no COVID, yeah. Black clouds break open, yeah. Rain down black roses, yeah. I smell the rose, now I'm focused, yeah. The game's cold, but I'm frozen, yeah. The lanes are closed, but I'm bowling, yeah. All mine, but no cobras, all around, no borders, all eyes take notice, recognize my importance, never I'm immortal, got the culture on my shoulder, I see the vultures flying over, so now we marching like we soldiers, until we walking like we strolling, yeah, 60 points in my last game, like that's game, yeah, you're, put 5 rings on my last name, Oscar could've been my first, on one leg, on my last leg, I want the last shot, that's worth, no Achilles heel, like toe field, it's the last dance, like, how to go beating on my chest and goes right tat. This is black entertainment, baby. This is black power status, yeah. 2 fingers for the mama, black mama matters, yeah. Heart goes out to Vanessa and the whole black mama family. BMF, how to go beating on my chest and it goes right tat, yeah. This is black power status, yeah. 2 fingers for the mama, see that I'm screaming black mama matters, yeah. Heart goes out to Vanessa and the whole black mama family. BMF, on BET, yeah, we the best, we the best. On GOD, yeah, we there, yeah, we there. GOAT like Kobe B. Rest in power and soul for peace. Black Lives Matter fact. As a matter of fact. Yeah. Slowly, I never.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. It's a contest between conferences in San Francisco, where the Golden State Warriors take to their home floor. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They like to change that now.
And there were a few teams that gave them trouble last year, but this team was one that you wouldn't have expected.
It's the length of Wiggins beating great defense, and that's some good basketball there.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. On offense, here are the Warriors.
Talking about the grizzled veteran, Draymond Green, still such an important player in this game.
Yeah, it's just because he's so unique. He doesn't look to score very often. His main focus continues to be on defense and his playmaking ability.
On the clock. Thompson misses. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Nets. Bridges with it. Down low. Here's Claxton. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Green taking his time here. Back to Curry. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Shoots over Bridges. The rebound by the Nets.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
Now here's Thompson. Here's Curry. Over in the corner. Looney. The screen from Thompson. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. From the high post, he drills it. Wiggins has got his second bucket.
The mid-range wasn't always Wiggins' favorite, but he's becoming more and more consistent from there.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Back to Dinwiddie. Inside. Claxton. Up and in on the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
RJ, the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree with that. No one comes close to the Lakers and Celtics there, Kev. The Warriors, after the Spurs, I think the Spurs are 3, but the Warriors and the Bulls, because they had 2 dominant eras and not much really before and not much really after.
Pick by Griffin. To the inside. Misses in close.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Green. They set the screen. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And Curry has it in the corner. Three-pointer. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter. Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
The Nets making a switch here. The Nets shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And one thing you know about Claxton, he's not going to waste his opportunity.
Yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in this league, and he's all about getting quality, high-percentage shots, Greg. He doesn't force shots that aren't there for him.
Here's Simmons. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. Pass to Claxton. They double him with Green. Outside for Griffin. Back to Claxton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Golden State basketball.
Warriors trailed by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Curry. He's got 5. Out to Thompson. Back to Curry. Outside Green. This one for 3. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nets out in front, up 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And Williamson throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And Simmons slams it in.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
To the paint. Griffin's shot is good. Griffin's got 6 points. We know referees have some of the toughest jobs around, but Richard, any steps you see for the league to improve its officiating?
No, I think the officials actually do a very good job given how difficult their jobs are. Officials 20 years ago didn't have the internet where people were putting all this stuff out, though. So I think the referees are as good percentage-wise as they've ever been.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. Williamson throws it down.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Baisley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
And Richard, for the Warriors, a number of future Hall of Famers playing a part. But Stephen Curry, we all know this, is the center of it all.
He's the greatest shooter ever, Kev. We all know that. But when people say that he changed the game, a lot of times I like to give credit to the entire team. Having Klay Thompson helped Steph be Steph. And having Draymond Green with that defense and his passing ability helped Steph's game go to another level.
And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Now here's Simmons. Johnson outside. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And one thing about Cam Johnson, his shooting mechanics are elite.
We already know that he shoots a high percentage from three, but he also has the height to shoot over people from out there, and that adds to the confidence.
And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And here we go, the fast break with Dinwiddie. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Claxton. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Claxton's got 9 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
It's tipped. Stolen by Walker. Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Just nobody stopping Bridges from finishing the break. He's just too much.
On the wing, Thompson. It's Clay off the drive. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to O'Neal. To the middle. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And there's the call on Dario Saric. That is his first foul of the game. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Kevon Green. Stephen Curry. Brooklyn calls timeout.
And the Nets may get a change here. To the inside. Back to Dinwiddie. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Slick move by Curry with the ball, getting the defenders off balance so he can find a shot.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Bridges for 3. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Thompson way outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Nets lead by 7. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Now here's Curry. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on the roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Nets making a switch here. Simmons left side. Down low. Now Claxton. 11 points in the game. Over Looney. Claxton no good. The Warriors trail. Pass to Curry. To the middle for the tie. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And intriguing to see how the Nets have recovered since the departures of Harden, Kyrie, and Katie. Richard, they had grand plans. It just didn't work out.
They're picking up the pieces, and we've seen them do this before. The title window may be closed for now, but this team knows how to build their way back.
Now here's Simmons. Back to Bridges. To the inside. Out left to the wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Trains it from beyond the arc. Finney-Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Inside. Here's Looney. Outside Curry. Always finds a way. This time inside.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
First team foul.
On defense, the Warriors. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And stolen by Wiggins.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
Golden State moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And another 3 for Golden State.
And this is Thompson's shot, one of the most gifted outside shooters the NBA, the world has ever seen.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Welcome to Warriors 16.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Good D by Williamson.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Picked by Griffin. They need this. It doesn't go for him. Warriors leading by 4. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Here's Dinwiddie. He takes it in. Misses from short range.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And yes, records are made to be broken. But RJ made three-point shots. My goodness, Curry is so far ahead of everyone else.
Yeah, to me it comes down to longevity. LeBron passed Kareem on all-time scoring list, so anything is possible. But it's hard to pass Steph because he's just going to keep going.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And make some noise once again for your Warriors dance team.
Here's Johnson. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for Golden State. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Simmons. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. "34 seconds left in the third quarter." To the wing right side. Tries the spin move. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Over in the corner, Williamson. And another 3 for Golden State.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Nets trailed by 14. Dinwiddie outside.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Screen by Saric. From deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Dinwiddie outside. And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for your Warriors. Green.
Now, here's Bridges. No good from Finney Smith. And here is Curry. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Williamson misses from close range.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot. He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pass to Curry. Outside, Green. Kicks it out to Williamson. Clock at 4. And finished off by Williamson.
Some of the moves Williamson pulls off are just insane there, but he didn't know what to do.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Pass to Green. Thompson in the corner. Higgins outside. Beyond the arc. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And stolen by Wiggins. Curry with it. Launches a 3. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
That offense here are the Warriors. They're on a 14-4 run right now.
I'm telling you, when Wiggins takes off, you better buckle those seatbelts.
On its way from Dinwiddie for 2. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And GA starting next season. Some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round. That'll sting.
And with this new CBA, Greg, for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Dinwiddie drives in. Pass to Claxton. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Zion Williamson.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Pass to Curry for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Warriors lead by 20. There's a screen for 3. Bridges. It's rebounded by Golden State. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here's Looney. The 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Nets. "11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Not going to go that time. Green with the ball. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you...
Viva frontea, se saca fotos. Y la mamá no frontea, pero podría solo por ser mi mamá. Me río porque habla de mí y eso que ni me ven. Y yo escribiendo y me vi en la cima sin querer. Y ahora solamente se ve la punta del iceberg. Papi, no hay uno más duro, si es que lo hay, dime quién. Yeah, 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 yeah. Que puedo con el Linton más. Yeah, LBS, you know.
Pinto suelta la trompeta que siempre que lo hace un palo, TPS, you know. Esta vida, mami, es un regalo. La isla se robó el show. Yo que solamente puse mi mano y Diosito me entregó el don. Te juro que se siente muy... Que tus colegas sean tu inspiración. Solo éramos cuatro trabajando cuando eran tiempos de comienzo. Y se está pasando muy rápido, me da vertigo cada vez que lo pienso. Pero se me pasa cuando recuerdo todo el sacrificio y esfuerzo, yeah. O cuando ella me da un beso, cada vez que me pongo tenso.
You're the thing I need, taking hold of me, to keep me up all night, haunting me till I can't sleep. You're the thing I need, the truth is I can't see my way to save this dream's paler than you promised me. What am I gonna do when you're not here to talk to? What am I gonna say? I can't be without you. What am I gonna do when you're not here to talk to? What am I gonna say? You keep me up all night. Now my heart beats out of time. Nothing makes me feel this way but you. Where to draw the line? You keep me up all night. Now my heart beats out of time. Nothing makes me feel this way but you. This is the last time. The night before was simply nothing more than a passing thought. The morning after lingers for an eternity. I'm eternally somewhere in between reticence and libertine. What am I gonna do when you're not? minds, I am limitless. For the ones down, I said free up. I start to question what freedom is. My aunt put the Chevy on foes. I drippin' all black like an emo. These are the out. I get the call and I go. Shawty go on my goons. Stop it. I am above the buffoons. Stop it. I am above all the rules. Look at my wrist and say freeze, freeze. I need to buy a new neck. I start wearing VVs. Yeah. He get the out the pick. He got the and he got the. So what is the use of my? She wanna put on a jewelry and play with it like she's entitled to it. I ain't done. Go to your room. I cannot with no corny. I give him 10 and be done with it. I learned that from the mask on. They don't know who it is. So good, I give her butterflies all in the stomach. I'm the youngest running it. 555. Hooligans, they on the way. 555. Had to influence the wave. 555. Hop in the ship, go to space. 555. Drive to the crib on the lakes. I need another exit at the show, cause be lurking when I hit the road. Stupid, y'all gotta deal with the boss. Y'all gotta talk to the ones in control. Stupid, even if I take a loss, I stand on the money so tall I see growth. Stupid, turn on you. Stupid, take your credit, now you're told. Stupid, I cannot with no corny. I give him 10 and be done with it. I learned that from the mask on, they don't know who it is. So good, I give her butterflies all in the stomach. I'm the youngest running it. 555. Hooligans, they on the way. 555. Had to influence the wave. 555. Hop in the ship, go to space. 555. Drive to the crib on the lakes.
What's up, everybody?
Oh, you stand up. On your own, you don't need no handouts. I'm saying the truth out of my mouth. The truth, my love. You don't hear, you keep it to yourself. So bet on yourself, cause it's hard now to gain trust. I ain't get no love till I came up. It's easy to remember what made us. You're too good for that. You're way too good for that. I don't need to remind you. You don't need a reminder. Don't blame it all on yourself, what you've been through, what you got into. You've heard this all before. You don't need nothing more. And you're too good for that. You're way too good for that. I don't need to remind you. You don't need a reminder. You're too good for that. You're way too good for that. I don't need to remind you. You don't need a reminder.
nothing in my account on a day-to-day, yeah. I go dummy, I keep it 100, yeah. I don't know his name, I call him Chasers, he got money, I ain't never gotta compete. My demeanor always sunny, Sandro pays. Bum, but I ain't bummy, yeah. I go crazy, 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 I go crazy, yeah. 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 I go crazy, I go crazy, yeah. Catch your crazy, yeah. You know the aftermath, Slim Shady, yeah. Get a bag and retire like McGrady, yeah. But I'm Mike Tom Brady, baby, yeah. Yeah, I'm back, right on track. Run it up, double back. Hit the bank, triple stack. 24, 3-peat, Kobe Shaq, yeah. I go crazy, 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 I go crazy, yeah. 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 I go crazy, I go crazy,
I ain't got no friends on my blood to me. Spilling in your hip, that's funny. Hey, not my vibe. I'm getting money, yeah, I'm fine. If I call you bro, you better ride out. Just tell me what's the word and we gon' slide on, guys. Me and bros keep no sleep. Don't approach me if you ain't got no love for me. I ain't got no friends on my like blood to me. Treat my whole just like brothers. If I call you my brother, then we gon' ride. I love you forever, my guy for life. You know it's whatever, if you fight, I fight. Tell me what's the word and we gon' slide on, guys. Me and bros keep. Don't approach me if you ain't got